2 of the 2023 season. And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He got his reps in last week, finishing with over 300 passing yards. It's the Dolphins and the Raiders under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Good job.
Oh, yeah. We'll take that.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like 2 losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go to play the next week.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
It's all like popcorn. Come on now. It's all like popcorn. It's one play at a time, baby. I feel you, dog. I feel you. Hold up, baby.
Down. Right. Hey, we're good.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Opting to run again here with White. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
That's what I'm frustrated about, man.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's White. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. On 2nd and 9, Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. To throw his Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception, and then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On play action, it's Carr. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll go up the middle with White, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From midfield, here's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins. Throwing now is Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Running out of the gun with White. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Carr to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Hey, we're good.
White. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now Carr. And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Hunter Renfro who capped things off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Ready.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Dolphins at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
Here we go.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Tua to throw again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Okay, right.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tua completing this to Waddle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Okay, ready? Hurry, hurry.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. 2nd and 4. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a play fake. Carr. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's focus in on what we got to do here. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. He finds his target, Allen. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. A solid stiff arm. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Carl try it again on 2nd down. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. On play action, now Carr. It's brought in by Wilson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, it's Carr. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Carr gonna throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. He's going to field this at the 4. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And down he'll go at the 25.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here we go. The old blue. Blue striker.
Tua now on 1st down. He'll drop this down to Williams. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Completes it to the tight end Smythe. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready?
They go back to the ground with Williams. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Screenplay set up for Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. The kick by Bass is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Throwing now is Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr looks for White, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
Now Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run it again with Williams. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. The kick by Bass is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And now here come the Raiders. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Raiders. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys already start. How do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st down, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Carr. He completes it to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On play action, it's Carr. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep here for Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Forced out to his left. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Carr now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
It's grabbed over the middle by White. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing his Carr on third down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Down to an knee goes Tua, and that should just about do it. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Out to his left. Going deep here for Allen. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did